so that's the first border crossing done. One down. Pretty straightforward. It was European Union, so just wanted to see passport. Not even any paperwork, which is good. So super easy. So now I'm heading up to Bansko. The weather apparently is shocking. So we'll just go up there, see what it's like. If it's great, stick around. If not, hightail it, and then probably motor on tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I need a gas. That's all right. Go to the next one. So yeah, one border down. Next country. Let's get it on. So I just pulled out of the petrol station to fill up, and had my first kind of stupid move. Well, it was an accident. It wasn't stupid. I just genuinely dropped my wallet just out of my pocket. Had no idea that I dropped it, because obviously with a big jacket like this and holding it lit and leather gloves, and it's easy to not notice. And yeah, this lady just picked it up, and I was sort of looking around for things in the gas station. And then we're both queuing up, and she's queuing up to give it to the lady behind the till to sort of hand it in. And I was standing behind her, and I sort of recognised the wallet and thought, oh, that's a nice wallet, I've got one just like that. And then it dawned on me like, no, that'll be mine. And I just tapped her on the shoulder, she gave it to me, 200 euros and all my credit cards in it, everything as it was. So a completely honest individual. So I've been put in good spirits for Bulgaria as I start off. I think we're going to meet some nice people here and see some really nice things. So yeah, I do feel really different today, because I think as I said before, this is kind of the first country that I don't really know anybody or anything about that's here, and I don't speak the language either. So I'll try and learn a bit if I can while I'm here, sort of the odd phrase. But yeah, I feel like today the trip is kind of more real. It's more kind of, no, you really are on your own, and you're not going to turn back now. You are just going to keep going country after country after country, which is really exciting. When I was talking to those bikers at the gas station, they said to me, oh wow, that's awesome, year around the world, how cool is that, so jealous, blah blah blah. And then I sort of told them my route, and they were like, oh well, the Middle East, there are some unsafe places in the Middle East. And it's like, do you think I don't know that? Do you think I haven't do you think I'm unaware of the situation in the Middle East? Do you think I didn't plan to try and keep safe in some of those places? And it just kind of makes me think, it's almost like a reminder all the time of, you are going to be incredibly unsafe by yourself. And I know that people are just trying to help, and they're probably just automatically just trying to look out for somebody. But yeah, it's just kind of all the time people just say that. They always say, oh, but you're going alone in the Middle East, it's going to be dangerous. I mean, what do they expect me to say? Oh, okay, yeah, didn't know that. Oh mate, thanks for telling me, I had no idea. I'll just turn around and go home then. I'll just pack up my balls and go home. No, I'm not going to do that. So I no doubt I'm going to hear that again and again and again. But I suppose there's a small part of me that thinks, well, maybe it's not such a bad thing to be reminded of that, because you are going to need to keep your wits about you. You are going to need to keep incredibly safe. But yeah, that's all part of the journey. I knew that from the beginning, and I factored it into everything. But right now I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about kind of the first portion, which is Eastern Europe up to Romania, and then my friend's wedding, and then all the bands we're going to have there. So that's really what's on my mind. And then when I leave Romania and I head towards Georgia and Azerbaijan, then I think the Middle East will drama. Then the Middle East, I'll deal with it then. I haven't got to worry about it now. Right now I'm in beautiful Bulgaria. The sun has come out. The sky's a bit blue. Happy days. See, proof in the pudding. I'm in Bansko right now. I've put that street name in there, and it found that street in the list. And then you click it, and then it just does that for ages. And you go back, full bars, look, full bars, full battery, full everything, view map, knows where it is, and then as soon as you put any destination in, it's just like, no, see you later. So make of that what you will. It's not me moaning, it's the truth. But I think the hotel is just straight down there, so I should be okay. Catch you later. So we're in Bansko. Beautiful snow-capped mountains, very green. Weather's pretty good today. Said it was going to rain, but we're okay so far. And yeah, just going to head down there towards the town and have an explore. I think the main strip is just coming up here on the right, so we'll see what we can find. Coming up to a casino here. Don't know if this will be open. Bar, restaurant. I could do with some lunch. Okay. Maybe they're on a break. And I went past a supermarket earlier which was also closed. Is this one open? Because it's one of those things where you think, oh, at least I can just buy something and eat something in the hotel room. But I don't even know if I can do that. It's just... It is just a ghost town. It's just an absolute ghost town, this place. I'm sure in the ski season it's busy, but... Not today. I'll tell you what though, this is a lovely little road for biking. Beautiful little trails. This is just fantastic. Right, I don't know what the deal is with all of these flies, but that is minging. Probably because of this water, I'm not sure. But yeah, so these are the kind of the hiking trails that just sort of go up into the hills. I'm not going to go too far in because I'm just going to leave the bike there and haven't got all my gear. But yeah, oh look, cool sort of barbecue areas and just picnic spots. So you can just come up and chill out. But having no gear with me and no food, not much to picnic. So I'll go back into town and not eat anything because there's nowhere open. And that'll be that. Leaving Bansko this morning. Very quiet couple of days. Again, the place is just... There's just nobody here. Absolutely nobody. I've probably seen 13 people in the last 2 days in the entire town of Bansko, and 7 of those people worked in the hotel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to Plovdiv, which will hopefully be a little bit more, there are a few more people there to sort of meet and talk to. Go to a bar tonight, hopefully meet some peeps. Garmin again, not working today. Now I'm just going to stop talking about it because it's gone beyond a joke now. It was funny where I was like, oh, isn't this really cool? Is this Garmin problems? I can't use it. And now it's just, no, it's just about as useful as a chocolate saucepan. So I've just given up on it now, and I won't make a fuss over it. And then when I go back to London for a few days, I will, I'll just speak to BMW, see if I can swap it for another one. So off to Plovdiv. Weather's good, going through the mountains. I've taken a wrong turn already because this isn't the road I came down, and I keep not seeing those bumps, and that's a rookie mistake. So I'm gonna have to turn somewhere because I don't know where I am. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a nice ride through the mountains. I think there's a lake on the way that I'm going to try and stop at as well. I'm also going to play around with some new camera angles as well, putting the helmet on the back of the bike, and perhaps when I eat food, you know, eat lunch, because I want to showcase the food and the wonderful cuisines that I encounter along my journey on the table in the restaurant. So I'll look like a bit of a weirdo, as if I'm talking to Wilson. So my showy lid will be my version of Wilson. That'll be interesting. Where on earth am I going? Look at this scenery. So gorgeous. Been following this river pretty much all the way from Bansko. I think the river that was in front of the hotel is the same one. It's just, we've been literally following it all the way down, and this country is stunning. It's so lovely. Having a really nice ride this morning. Parts of it were wet and I had to go really slowly. Even lost the back on a couple of slippery surfaces, but kept it, which was good. Now it's dried up, and just look at this lush green just everywhere. And there's been a couple of other bikers that have gone past me, always in pairs, so I get a little bit sad inside when I see the bikers riding in pairs, and I'm like, I'm by myself. But it's okay, it's not a problem. And yeah, it's just a lovely road, really lovely road. Little cheeky train track as well. Look at this, we're getting it all today. And I'd love to go camping around here somewhere, just sort of wild camp. But it would be really cool, and there'd be some lovely spaces up in these hills. But yeah, we're on the way to Plovdiv today, and I'm sure Plovdiv will be lovely. This is a gorgeous road. So I'm in Plovdiv, and I'm really excited to be here. I've got my first interview today with a local restaurant that I found online called Smokini. They've got some great food. Their tagline was for adventurers by adventurers, something like that on Facebook. So I saw them and thought, yeah, got to reach out to those guys and interview them, which was great. So that's coming up later, so stay tuned for that. I also wanted to say that on the way to Plovdiv I filmed this epic rant video. Pathetic commentary by the media and the responses by politicians and blah political rubbish. Democracy failing miserably. Following waking up at the weekend and hearing about the London attack, and I was really close to posting it, but I'm not going to, because that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about positivity, but at the same time I didn't want to just gloss over it and not speak about it, because I think that would be incredibly disrespectful to the people that have been affected by it, and you know, Manchester and all the things recently that have been terrible. Just to be, oh yeah, I'm on my bike having a great time, everything's awesome, you know, this spreading sweetness and light, and the world's a wonderful place. It is a wonderful place, but it's also can be a terrible place, as we've seen. And just to keep posting videos like that, I thought would be a little bit disrespectful. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know that it's affected me and it's upset me, and I just really hope what we're doing and the way we change and the way we develop, you know, we're going to find a solution, because it's you know, this is what it is. And yeah, so I don't want to get too upset about that, but we're in Plovdiv now. We're gonna have a great day and really enjoying Bulgaria so far, so stay tuned.